Films about war have often been a cathartic way for people to unpack the experience of that war, whether they fought in it, fought against it. And this film came out a few years after the Vietnam conflict ended, which was enough time for some of the strong emotion to have subsided and allowed audiences to appreciate its message. The Odd Angry Shot came out in 1979, written and directed by Tom Jeffrey from the novel by Jeff Nagel. It follows a full tour of duty of an Australian Special Air Service regiment in Vietnam, from their flight over to their first social interactions back home for those who make it home. The film follows Bill, John Jarrett, and it's hard to believe this handsome young man is going to grow up and become the killer from Wolf Creek. Also, John Hargraves, Graham Blundell, Brian Brown, kind of the who's who of leading Australian men of the time. And in a great piece of casting, Graham Kennedy, one of Aussie TV's pioneer television hosts, a comedian, and his performance was full of that thing called pathos, the sadness that comedians do so well. One of the film's strengths is its political neutrality. It doesn't also try and capture or explain the reasons for the war, the political climate back home. It's just about this regiment's experience across their tour. That's my dogs fighting in the background. That, I think, is the reason I like this over much more lauded American films about the Vietnam experience. It allows you to have your own thoughts without loud, music-driven jingoism manipulating your emotions. It was filmed with the full participation of the Australian Defence Force, who loaned the production their Canungra training camp as the film's main location.